It's the Magi 13 podcast. I bet you didn't know, but now you will. Let's go. Yo, welcome to the wave where the real ones grow. Magi 13, bet you didn't know. Dropping truth bombs, never move slow. With the keep in the dark, yo, we let that show. Information is the key, unlocking the door. You've been lied to, homie, but not anymore. No license, no place till I cruise this state. Not a slave to the game, I just sit back and eat steak. Well, I bet you didn't know. Magi 13 got the glow, let it show. Truth on the mic, it is bold. And they see, the game done broke the mold. Let's go. I bet you didn't know, nah. We not stuck in the code, no. Podcast lit, minds get woke. Magi 13, now you know, let them know. They gave us lies, we gave them facts. Now they twitching when they hear these tracks. No strawman name, I walk in truth. Sovereign soul, I'm living proof. It's more than a brand, it's a movement, fam. From church to court, we breaking the scam. I see success, I feel that heat. With Magi 13, we don't face defeat. Well, I bet you didn't know. Magi 13 got the glow, let it show. Truth on the mic, it is bold. Now you see, the game done broke the mold. Let's go. Well, I bet you didn't know. What? Now we taking control. Yo, this podcast breaking the code. Yeah, Magi 13, now you know. That's right. I bet you didn't know, but now you do. Keep listening, keep learning. Magi 13 podcast, we just getting started.
Welcome back to another fire episode of I Bet You Didn't Know. I'm your host, Justice, and today we tacking it from knowledge to enforcement. Cause knowing your rights is cool, but enforcing your rights in court, now that's power. So if a judge, a cop, or an agency tries to run game with some fake rule or overreach, you'll know how to show up, speak up, and shut it down legally, lawfully, and like a boss. Let's get into it. Standing on the Constitution, not just waving it. First things first, rights are not protected by silence. You gotta speak. You gotta write. Speak up and shut it down legally, lawfully, and like a boss. Let's get into it. Standing on the Constitution, not just waving it. First things first, rights are not protected by silence. You gotta speak, you gotta write, you gotta move. Here's how to enforce your rights. 1. Assert them clearly, don't argue. Just state I do not consent to any process that violates my unalienable rights secured by the Constitution. 2. Challenge jurisdiction. If it ain't constitutional, they don't have authority over you. 3. Hold public officials to their oaths. Ask, do you have an oath of office on file, and does this action align with it? You ain't begging for rights, you're standing in them. You're the authority, they're the servant. Don't flip that script. Legal tools to use in court now. Let's talk about tools, how to write, file, and speak when the court try to act like your rights don't exist. 1. Affidavit of fact, a sworn document stating what happened, what right was violated, and your claim of harm. Notarized and unrefuted truth in law. 2. Notice of constitutional violation. Example, this action violates my rights under OEO State Constitution, section __1_ and U.S. Constitution Amendment __5_. 3. Motion to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction used when court agency tries to act outside constitutional authority. 4. Demand for verified complaint. Make them prove there's a real injured party making a lawful claim. Let the system know you ain't playing traffic court games in higher law. Key court language you can use. If you don't speak their language, they'll treat you like you don't exist. But when you speak court like a creditor, doors open up. Use phrases like I reserve all rights without prejudice pursuant to UCC 1308. I do not consent, and I do not waive any rights. I'm a living man, woman, not a corporate fiction or statutory person. Is this court operating under Article 3 judicial authority or administrative statute? They hate that question, cause it forces them to reveal if they're running a real court or just a corporate tribunal. Courtroom behavior equals lawful presence. When you show up in court, don't come emotional. Come lawful. Do this dressed like you're the trustee of $1 billion estate, because you are. Bring the Constitution, Black's Law Dictionary, and your document. Ask questions, don't answer unlawful ones. Speak clearly and stay calm. Record if lawful. Do not argue, yell, plead. Say I'm a sovereign citizen. That term is a trap. Sign anything under duress without writing all rights reserved. UCC 1308. They're watching how you carry yourself. You're either food or you're fire. Be fire. Build your case like a boss. Don't go into court empty. Prep like a general going to war. Here's your enforcement checklist. Constitution, state U.S. affidavit of truth, notice of violation, motion to dismiss or motion to compel case law, printouts, witnesses, if needed, audio video evidence, and if they still try to trample your rights, appeal it. Sue them. Hit M with 42 U.S.C. 1983 violation of civil rights under color of law. I'm your host, Justice, and this has been part 2 of I Bet You Didn't Know. Now you're not just woke, you're ready to walk in the courtroom like you own the building. Share this with your fam, your crew, your community, because once we learn to enforce our rights, the game changes forever. You are free and you better know it, because knowing your rights will protect you and your family. Oh yeah, we just getting started.
It's a Magi 13 podcast. I bet you didn't know, but now you will. Let's go.